I wanted to make this video real fast about SpaceX, okay? Actually, I don't know what that went on. It's about SpaceX, okay? And, yes, actually I do want the light on. Fuck it, let's turn the light on. SpaceX and their entire system of what the worst case scenario is for their lunar launch system. So this is the worst case scenario for the lunar launch system. So what they'll do is if let's say they can't get the clearance to land the astronauts back to Earth on a Starship, you know, even though it's proved it can land on its own or whatever, they can use the Falcon system that's already approved. Use that system to dock with a Starship in orbit of the Earth. So after it's been refueled in space, then they can dock with the Falcon system, and then they can fly in the Starship all the way over to, you know, the soft landing on the moon, and you know that's where it'll be tested or whatever. Hopefully it'll be ran at least once to the moon and soft tested on the moon to land at least once, if not twice, before people ever, you know, use it. But then when they come back, they'll go back in orbit again, and then they will switch back over to another Falcon system, and they will do a parachute landing out in the ocean for splashdown. So that's the worst case scenario for Starlink and what they will do for their system, because that just makes the most sense. That's if they can't get the clearance to say, hey, you know, this is good enough to land, because maybe it's not perfectly good enough to land. Maybe it's only going to be able to reuse, like, in the best case scenario, 15 times. Maybe that's the best case scenario. That's still a lot. That's a lot of reusability, and that saves a lot of money. But, you know, just minor fixes and things. But yes, being able to have that system there is going to be perfect, though, because it's going to have tons of liquid oxygen out in space, so it's going to deliver the liquid oxygen over. So there you go. And then once they do it, they use their system that they already have approved. It's already proven. They will use the same exact docking ports that are already approved for NASA, and the same exact docking procedures that are already approved, and therefore the docking's approved, and in-space travels systems will be approved, because that'll be a simple, yes, it works, okay, it works. No, that's as good as it goes. And then for the landing, like I said, they switch back over to a Falcon system. You land with parachutes out in the ocean and get picked up, just like the system that's already been proven. That's the worst case scenario, okay? Or they can, you know, do it in many different ways, but that is what is approved scenario right now, and that's probably the way that it will be done, just because it's the most simplistic way for them to do it without having to do tons of shit, and it's the most safest way for the people who are on this Starship. Yes, probably so. And because it makes the most amount of sense. There's less chance of failure up in space, you know. There's less flammability. Catastrophic explosions chance is much lower. Could still happen and leak out. You can get major leaks, but you're not going to have explosions with those leaks, typically speaking. Sometimes. But yeah, that's the worst case scenario. So that's a video for you. Make sure that you, if you're new to this channel, and you haven't seen one of these videos before of me going making these things, you know, just one shot straight to you, straight to the people, or my camera, then maybe you want to hit the subscribe button, because otherwise you'll never see this channel again. And I really want you to see it again. I don't want you to be gone and never see me again. Okay? No more seeing. I'm amazing. Just as amazing as you are. You are amazing as well. We are both amazing. All of us are amazing. All of our singularity. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave some comments. Just say whatever you want. Anything down there. Just blah blah blah. Anything. Say it. Just do it. Might as well. And I love y'all, and I'll talk to you all later, and I hope you have a glorious, magnificent, wonderful, beautiful, awesome, amazing, incredible day. And till next time, bye.